Well, good morning, empathic, sensitive souls. How was your last week? Last week we pulled the intention and the listening card, and it was kind of topsy-turvy for me as I'm always I I'm the sensor. I sense people's feelings. I sense their emotions. And when people talk to you and they try to not put the emotions in, they try to just tell you what's going on without emotion, without saying what the emotions are or how they're feeling. It's really hard for me to come up with a heartfelt response that doesn't include emotion. So it was kind of a test for me to see what my listening skills were last week. I set intentions that we're going to have a great day. It's going to be a good day. There's going to be work flowing easy. There's going to be no drama. And it actually was a pretty good week. I cannot complain. So let's see, what do the cards have in store? I'm just going to throw one on the floor. Oh my gosh, it was stuck forever. I got caught under my slippers. I'm still wearing my fuzzy slippers. The card that popped up this morning was, oh my gosh, storm fields. We had some storms over the weekend. Nothing drastic, just gloomy and dreary. See what storm fields say. This too shall pass. Wow. Well, it is Monday, and I really didn't feel like getting up and going to work today. I was really struggling. But I kept telling myself, it's a good day. It's a good day. It's going to be a good day. This too shall pass. An uncomfortable chaos is surrounding you. Things you've left unattended may be the cause of some conflict. I didn't attend much yesterday. I was not feeling well. Pent-up energy needs release. Just a storm in nature must break. These events occur when the electricity between opposing forces stirs things up and creates temporary disorder. Well, that could be my kitchen table that really needs attending to. Not all storms are destructive. Rather, they serve nature by bringing rain to the ground and wind to the trees, enabling seeds to be widely distributed and continuous growth to be ensured. Just remember that whatever is being stirred up inside you or between you and another will benefit you later. The sun will shine again, the new growth will be observed. Don't be afraid to shake things up a little bit. That's the hard part, especially in the workplace, is sometimes those shaking things up can actually backfire, and it depends on the it depends on who's watching, it depends on who's listening, because just because what comes out of my mouth, they may not get or understand the intent of what I'm trying to say, and it's a struggle. So I always have to watch my P's and Q's when I'm at work, because you don't know how it's going to be taken. And it is a struggle. So storm fields ahead. This too shall pass. And I have a feeling it's going to be a stormy week at work. Part of the reason is our business is slowing down. And when people are not busy, then they find things that they concentrate on that not necessarily work related, or things that don't bother them suddenly bother them, or they have more time to wander around and stir up trouble where there really isn't any, because people, they get bored. I try to keep to myself when I get bored, because I don't want to stir up trouble. But this may be the case where trouble is stirring, and I'm going to get swept up and caught up in it, in that storm, in that tornado that's rolling through. And that is entirely possible. I just have to remember that not all storms are destructive. And then I have to think that what I say someone needs to hear. At least that's what I'm going with. Whether or not it's true, we will find out. When the debris field appears, we'll see who and what's in the debris field. And that's the hard part, because I would like it to be easy and peaceful and quiet. But there's too many factors and too many people that play into this. I don't work by myself. And a lot of times, like I said, when somebody gets bored, they like to stir the pot. They like to get people going. They like to get people upset because it gives them a buzz. I don't quite get it, but that's just the way, some people are. So hopefully your storm will clear the field for you instead of bringing more debris into it. An uncomfortable chaos is surrounding you. That is true. Work can be uncomfortable at times. Again, it's the personalities. I think people don't feel important in their own life. So they associate with the only way I can be important or feel important is if I have either people scared of me, or I can try to step up, but I'm using them as the step. And then I get a sense of I'm important because I'm higher up than they are. And it gets really frustrating because we're all supposed to be on the same team. We're all supposed to be working together. But it's a struggle. And I don't know very many workplaces that aren't like that. And if they aren't, oh my gosh, where do you work? It creates temporary disorder. And that is true. Because by the next day, those people have normally forgotten the chaos they created the day before. And the hard part is when they are proud of themselves for creating that chaos, for creating people to be anxious and have anxiety and panic around them. I don't know if it's a power rush. I don't quite know how to read that. But anyways, that's the card. The storm card. The storm's ahead. Woohoo! The storm fields. And it's a very accurate, appropriate card because I had a feeling something was brewing. And I try not to dwell on it and try not to think on it. I try to, again, set my intentions that it's going to be a good week, a joyful week, an easy week. The work is going to flow. Work is going to flow. The day is going to flow. There'll be no obstacles. Maybe the storm will clear the obstacles from my path. You can look at it that way. Why not? It's going to be a good week. There's no reason why it can't be. It's the intention that we set. It's a good day to have a good day. It's a good day to be a great day. And we'll see how that continues to unfold throughout the week. I hope you all have a fantastic week. Happy Monday. Let's hit the road running. I have to get myself ready and out the door shortly here. So I will check in on Wednesday. Bye for now, everyone.